Look at the state of this. I mean, it's not exactly heavy, but you know, we're almost in April now. What's going on? The last day of March, it's -1 degrees. That's nuts. 4 days ago, it was 18 degrees on Sunday. 5 days ago, sorry. Yeah, so it's 19-degree swing in a few days. Remember this happened last year. There was like a 20-degree swing in 2 or 3 days. So it's not uncommon, at least. It's just a bit surprising. From shorts and t-shirt, if I was out on my bike today, I'd be dressing up warm. But yeah, the forecast for the next few days looks rubbish, to be honest. This looks nice compared. It's going to be raining for the next few days, but it said that for the rest of the weekend it's hardly rained at all. That also means that Sunday's ride could be either very wet or very long and indoors. Might do the longest thing that Zwift has to offer. Failing that, sorry, looking at the camera. Failing that, I think could do a selection of different routes. Could do a nice little easy warm-up flat thing, then do the Elder Zwift. I was aiming to do 100 miles this weekend. In fact, in one ride. If the weather's awful, it's pointless, isn't it, really? As I may have said already, Thursday night's climbing night. Back at the wall again. So, get up there. Not sure which one's today. Easy day today because we've got a last day of a bouldering competition tomorrow. So, yeah, just keep the arms going. So what you're seeing here is the routing roof at Kendal. Effectively it's a 10-metre long overhang. I think it's 45 or 50 degrees from vertical. And it's really good for core strength, for body position practice and what have you. Just find it a really useful tool for warming up and sometimes cooling down, but it all depends on how sore your fingers are and what your grip strength's like. Yeah, we're up to Friday now. I'm not sure if you can see out here. It is beautifully sunny, perfectly clear. It's really cold. Just driven through some weird snow, even though it's glorious sunshine. One little cloud just up there. Heading to Kendal Wall. It's the last day of the winter bouldering season. I expect to have no skin left on these fingers by the end of the night. It's going to be quite tough. It's going to be nice though. It's free pizza and there's awards at 9, so I think I'll hang around and watch the presentation. I fully don't expect to be winning anything. I am nowhere near good enough, but I enjoy it, and I think that's the main part. I was watching a video this week with Katie Kookaburra, somebody who I really enjoy watching, and she posted a video this week about how far do you push it, you know. Is it all worth it in the end? I guess it's a kind of different thing as far as she's concerned, because she does lots of challenges, lots of epic long stuff, goes up all these steep hills and gets, you know, she goes all over the place. And I think sometimes it can get on top of you. I'm doing this for a different reason, obviously. I'm doing a lot of my cycling for charity. That's my drive. So if it gets too much, it's awful to say, but it's tough. You just have to suck it up. I don't do this because it's a little bit difficult, or it's, you know, just because I want to. People with muscular dystrophy, they don't get to choose to suffer, do they? They can't go, oh, I can't be bothered with this anymore, and suddenly not have muscular dystrophy anymore. Struggle's real for them day to day. Before.
That's it, go on.
Come on, Gavin. Go on. Right, love your knee.
That's it, go on, go on, all the way.
Yeah. Nice, come on. Well, I'm not sure if you can see this, but there is no skin left on these fingers. They are red raw. It is quite a significant amount of pain. So I think I'm going to have at least a few days off. I'm climbing again Tuesday, so I'm actually looking forward to Sunday's ride. However it be, indoor, outdoor, it's fine. In all honesty, I'm only here for the pizza. It's all laid on by Kendall also. Thank you, Kendall. Good morning. It's Sunday, about 7:15. It's overcast, nice, but not sure if you can see that. It's chilly. So it's time to get a massive bowl of porridge and a brew, sit down for 10 minutes, have a pot noodle, get dressed, check the weather again, which won't have changed. Well, as you can see by the fact that I'm in shade, the sun's come out and it's beautiful. But it's still cold, so I've got my winter gear on, which means camera work might be a bit more clunky. I've got my winter gloves on. So yeah, today I'm heading into the lakes, but I'm going around the south edge first, then up the west coast, and then Hardknott and Wrynose. I'm going to try and take it quite easy today. I know I said that last week, ended up at 17 miles an hour, so I'm going to try and be as light on the pedals today as I can, and just preserve everything. I've had a light week for cycling this week, but I've had a heavy week for training. Probably done too much climbing. Fingers are ruined. Well, this is a live valley. I'm just skipping across it at the moment, but you can see Pinter Lake District up there. Some of the fells. You got Whitbarrow in front. I've shot some of my favourite pictures of my car down this road too. Smooth tarmac. Well, welcome to Grange over Sands. That's Morecambe Bay over there, well, and Morecambe. On a day like today, there's half a chance that you can see Blackpool Tower from here. Oh, incidentally, this is where I bought this bike from all them years ago. So I have a nice little link to the place, it's cool. For those of you who don't know, it's a airborne titanium bike. It's about 20 years old now, and I adore it. I'm glad to be back on these little back roads. A couple of miles on the main road between the M6 and Barrow in Furness. All but one car's passed me too closely. Come on guys. Back into the beautiful. Some gentle hills. I am going slowly up them. I'm saving myself for later. Just backing it off a little for a while. See, the wind's picked up a tiny bit. It's a very gentle breeze, but obviously you notice it more when it's in your head. Just look at it. So you've got the further south peninsulas of Cumbria there. I think I'm going round that way, round the back. And we're going to end up going over up there somewhere, back towards Ambleside. It's quite a long way around, about 30 miles or so, but I thought it'd be sensible as I'm an hour and 45 in. Let's have a quick bite to eat. Got a nice downhill to come, have a rest. Also, I'm not sure if you can tell, but the wind's picked up a fair bit. Yeah, I think it's because of the fact that it's the shore, well, not North Sea, Irish Sea, idiot. He's just over there, considering stopping for some chips at some point. Something I never do. But, you know, make a day of it. I'm not sure if you can hear this with all the wind. It's blowing a gale out here, but I'm at the southern tip of Cumbria now. About to turn quite soon to head northwards, but the sea has arrived. There's a really clear view of the Isle of Man today. Some bushes in the way now, but I'm not sure if you can see over there. Well, this definitely wasn't in the plan. I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's raining. It's gorgeous back there. Looks very wet over there as well. It is what it is. I just have to get wet. Well, I've missed a turn, so I've added, God knows, at least 5 miles on. But the sun's come out again, and the views are better. So just near Homerook, so heading over that way, be turning right and into not into Wasdale Valley, that would be idiotic. So into Eskdale. The railway, there's a mini railway you might have seen on TV, you might have been on, called Lalratty. It's a Ravenglass to Eskdale railway. It's a miniature railway, and it runs along that side of the valley, over there, and up to Eskdale. Can you see that? I'm treating myself. So I stopped at the Woolpack Inn in Eskdale Valley. I think it's the last pub before Hardknott and Wrynose. But I'm actually hungry. I've eaten quite a bit, but I'm hungry, so I'm really conscious about running out of energy today, especially with that detour. I think I'm 60-something miles in already. At least 40 to go, I think, but with a couple of big hills. Stop, have a Diet Coke and a plate of chips. All is well. These are definitely hitting the spot. Right, that's me fed and watered. Time to start suffering. Oh God, what have I let myself in for? Okay, I'm going to try and put this in context. It's the first sighting of it here, so it's up there. Taking advantage of the near flat. Just out of this. I think I'm going to bring that food back up. Well, that's that done. I'm at the top. I'm not ashamed to say I stopped a couple of times. In fact, 3 or 4. But I didn't get off my bike. There's no pushing at all. So I'll take that. So I'm just going to wait here a sec. Is that the summit? I'm going over there. So down and then up to that. That's Wrynose. I'm shielding you from the wind. So it's time to be really careful now, because the brakes are going to get hot. It's blowing a bloody gale up here. I'm not sure how much you're going to hear here with the windy, but I'm trying to show you where. Come down, it's up there. You can't see any cars on there at the moment. There's one coming along the road, and now we're going up there. That's Wrynose, which isn't as long, it's just as horrible, I think. So yeah, taking it easy again. Trying to keep our people's way. Hardknott, tick, Wrynose, tick, now, downhill. Yay! Almost to Amble side and see what the weather's doing there. It's actually, hang on, oh, cattle grid, one-handed, that'll do. Yeah, you forget how difficult it is descending something so steep, constantly on the brakes. You get a really bad neck, and it's tough on your hands as well. Yeah, done now. It's relatively normal roads home now. Yeah, there's a lump here or there, but I think, I'm saying this now for the record, I think whatever happens, I'm going to try and aim for the 100 anyway. And just like that, this bridge through Ambleside and stuck in traffic trying to get out the Lake District. Yeah, tourists have a really good habit of turning their brains off pretty quickly, don't they? Whenever they get anywhere. Just going through Windermere. There's several families just walking out into the road, not even looking either way. So close. It's a good job I've got my eyes on, really. Just so used to people just not looking where they're going. So now I'm at a bit of a weird stage. How many miles am I in? Let's have a look. 84 miles in. Yeah. 84 miles. I feel weirdly fresh and knackered at the same time. I'm full, but I know I need energy. Pretty sure I've not had enough liquid. I think it's about 16 miles home as well. So getting the 100, but can't work out what's going on with my belly. Is it the chips? Don't know. I'm farting a lot. But I think I might just have a protein bar. Just have a rest for a moment. That's allowed. Well, I've had a slight pickup in energy, but it's still not great. Well, just clocked over 100 miles. I'll see if I can show you. Weirdly, the last 10 miles I felt much better than the previous 20. I don't know if that's because I ate or took a bit more liquid on. Don't know. I'm about a mile from home now, so whatever happens, it doesn't really matter. So, outro. How do I summarise that? That went well. I'm not sure. Am I ready for the thread? I don't know. Have to be. It's 13 miles further, but I'm missing 6,000 feet of elevation, which is a concern for me. I think I'll be alright, you know, I'll just plod on. I'm tired. I'll put the stats here, because I know how to do all of that now. Yeah, I think that's 15-ish miles an hour. Yeah, I'm not setting any record for that. Not fussed. I'm just weary now. But, yeah, as I said in the last clip, that last 10 minutes I felt decent. Obviously weary, but 70 to 90 miles I was just goosed. I'm not sure if it was just a lack of everything. Food and drink. I've definitely not had enough water. There's water left in my bidon, but I've had a pint of Diet Coke, I've had a brew, it's had a partial refill, they both have, so I've had 3 litres, 6 pints. It's not enough, is it? I've not eaten enough, I don't think either. God knows how many calories that is. Again, that's how many calories I've burnt. No, I've probably eaten that many, or I will have by the end of the day anyway. Yeah, I'm just not feeling too hot now. I don't know what you do when you get weird like this, because I feel a bit sick but a bit full, yet no, I need to eat more. It's odd, isn't it? What happens to you? You can only speak from a personal level, can't you? Bike's done fine though. Hardknott, yeah, it's tough, isn't it? There's a reason why people go up there. I stopped 4 times I think, but I never got off the bike. And Wrynose, I just stopped for 30 seconds twice, just rested up against rocks and pushed away. That, my excuse was to let cars by, it wasn't, it was for a rest. Anyway, I think that'll do for me. I'm gonna go and get some more brake pads, because yeah, I don't think there's much left on them. I think I'm gonna have to get my wheels checked to see how much life is left in them. They were making some funny noises coming down Hardknott and Wrynose. Right, that'll do for me. I'll probably take at least a couple of days off now. I'm not disappointed with that. I'm just confused. Maybe I'm just weary. Maybe I'm just tired. Maybe it's just that. It's no big deal. You have off days, don't you? They're allowed. I say off day, it's comparable, isn't it? Off day, done 100 miles. Anyway, I'm properly rambling now. I'm gonna go and get warm. I'll catch you later, guys. Have a good week.